Hello. And welcome back. How are you doing? Today, we will introduce you to the pronouns in the Japanese language. The Japanese speakers use the pronouns based on gender, age, social status, or even how they want to present themselves. And the level of politeness of the pronouns may vary, according to the speaker. Because of that, the Japanese language has more pronouns than the other languages have. So, in this video, first, we will discuss Japanese personal pronouns. Question. What are the personal pronouns in the Japanese language? Simply put, the personal pronouns replace nouns that point to living things. They're mainly used to present humans. In English, we know basic personal pronouns are I, you, he, she, we, us, they, and them. Let's jump in and discuss first-person pronouns in Japanese. There are many ways to say I in Japanese. But in this video, we will introduce the common one only. You can check the link in the description box for the complete list.
私
Maybe you're familiar with this one. Either you hear it in the movies, dramas, or in Japanese music. This one is the most common word to say, I, in Japanese. Both males and females can use this one.
僕
Males mainly use this first-person pronoun. It gives the speakers a humbleness impression. But, sometimes used by females who want to present some tomboyish in themselves.
俺
Males frequently use this one in an informal setting, like among family or friends. It gives the speakers a masculine nuance. This one becomes very rude if the speaker says it on a formal occasion, like in front of superiors or seniors.
私
This is a casual version of watashi, frequently used by younger females in the conversations. It gives a little bit of childish nuance. Summarizing the first-person pronouns. Watashi can be used on any occasion by both males and females. If you don't know how to use the I version of it, we suggest you say watashi instead of the others. Move into the second-person pronouns. Same as how to say hi, there are different ways to say you in Japanese. We will introduce you to 3 of them.
あなた
This can be used both on formal and informal occasions. But, it is often omitted in sentences. In the context of couples, when the wife calls their husband, this can be translated as a darling or dear. Instead of using this, using the person's name and adding honorifics is more common in Japan. Like adding san or sama after the person's name. Take a look at this example.
田中さん香織さん君
Males mostly use this, an informal pronoun to address other people of lower status. It becomes rude if used with superiors, elders, or to strangers. The kanji itself is used for the honorific kun to address males. For honorifics, we will discuss more later.
お前
Like the previous one, males frequently use this, an informal pronoun to address other people. This one becomes very rude to say to elders. This one carries familiarity and closeness in the context of friendship and lovers. Before we move on to third-person pronouns, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share if you found this video helpful. Japanese do have gender-specific pronouns. Here are the two of them.
彼、彼、
This is a neutral or formal way to say, he. And in informal situations, this word means boyfriend.
彼女、彼女、
It can be literally translated to she. Similar to the previous one, on an informal occasion, this word means girlfriend. Some tips on the third-person pronouns. The native Japanese speaker always prefers to use a person's name or describe the person as ano hito, which means that person. And this makes it unnecessary to indicate the gender of the person. Another way to address third person is to use two of the following pronouns, which doesn't need to indicate the gender of the person.
あの人、あの人、
As mentioned previously, this one means that person. We can use this both in formal and informal situations.
あの方、あの方、
This means that individual. This is more polite and formal compared to the previous one. For the other third-person pronouns, you can check the link in the description below. Last in this video, the plural pronouns. Well, it is straightforward to make plural pronouns in the Japanese language. We just add the suffix to the pronouns to make them plural.
立ち、立ち、
If we added this suffix to the first-person pronouns, it would become we. Take a look at the example.
私たち、私たち、
Then, it will become a you, plural, if we add it to the second-person pronouns.
君たち、君たち、
We can use this suffix for most nouns that point to people or animals. And it has a neutral level of politeness.
方、または、型。方、または、型。
This suffix is more polite than the previous one. If we add it to the second-person pronouns, it will become you, plural.
あなた方。あなた方。ら、ら。
Well, this suffix is mainly used in informal situations. It is usually paired with informal pronouns. So, if we add it to the first-person pronouns, it will become a we.
俺ら。俺ら。
And it will become they, if we add to the third-person pronouns.
彼ら。彼ら。
That's it for today. In the following video, we will look at the other pronouns in Japanese language. See you in the upcoming video.